everyone, thanks for stopping by the Standards Weekly Check-In. I'm Colin, behind the camera we got Heavy Metal Dylan.
What's up?
Today we are going to be getting into some staff picks, flipping through some new arrivals and recently priced records. As always, if you see anything you like, you can hit the DMs on Instagram, give the shop a ring, or just cruise by. We're open 11 to 8, 7 days a week. Am I dressed too much like a boy today? This is kind of boy mode.
I mean, you are dressed like a man.
Yeah.
A boy.
Boy man.
Man boy.
Man, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't like it.
It's cool. Nah, you're fine, brother.
Too mask, bro.
Huh?
It's too masculine.
Oh.
Yeah.
Mask.
No. What are you listening to? Speaking of masculinity.
Alright.
Speaking of toxic masculinity, what are you listening to?
The second Forbidden record, you ever heard of it? Twisted into Form. I probably talked about this before. It's a great Bay Area thrash. I think this is 1990? Yeah, 1990. And it's sick. The first album I feel is better. Or is my favorite, but I feel like this record is better than the first one.
I think when we were discussing this group before, we both agreed that their songs were a little forgettable. Or it's kind of just a little like, oh yeah, that was good.
Yeah.
Like it was good, but not really memorable. Have you listened to it enough times to where it's like, the subtle spices.
I'll tell you this today. When I was listening to the first record, and there's a song where he's like, "I'm standing near the edge," and then he falls at the end, and then he doesn't fall.
They recorded that?
It's like an echo.
Right.
I'm on the edge, and it fades out. And some kid and his mom, and the kid's like, I guess he fell off the edge. And I was like, see, people like this song.
I guess
people like this band, they're listening.
Yeah.
The people on the street have heard Forbidden, and let me tell you, they're still sick. They're a really sick band. Anyway, Colin, what are you listening to?
I got to hear, I haven't heard this one in a long time. It's Shabu Shuba. Mm-hmm. That's a dumb name.
Nah, that's a sick name.
For a great record, a masterpiece of an album, and it features probably their best song.
Which is?
Don't Change. I think, Kick.
Yes.
Kick is the rumors of the 80s.
Okay.
That's my theory.
Yeah.
I'm gonna stand by it. Because there's bigger, there was bigger artists in the 70s than Fleetwood Mac, but as far as albums go, it dominates their career so much that it overshadows almost everything they do. Mm-hmm. And for In Excess, the same could be said about Kick.
Yeah. Just
dominates their whole catalog. But I guess this is, I think, the album right before Kick, which would make this like the second self-titled Fleetwood Mac album, the other black and white one.
Yeah.
Which also had good songs, but just wasn't as big.
Remember when we were really into the first NXS record?
I don't remember because it's with me right now.
Yeah, no. Remember when we had the cassette tape and we burned that cassette tape like to death, or we played it to death, or just straight up burned?
Yeah,
that was cool.
I saw an old school punker TikTok.
Yes.
Where someone was recommending old school punk movies. This person mentioned Dogs in Space. I thought that was really cool.
Yeah.
Because Dogs in Space is a pretty cool movie. It doesn't really get respect.
Yes.
And also somehow In Excess related, though. Just found that funny.
That's cool.
So we had our In Excess talk today?
Yeah.
Good In Excess talk. Let's put it here. Look through some records. New year. Same two idiots.
Yeah.
I learned nothing last year.
Yeah.
You know what my New Year's resolution was last year?
To not eat chips? That was 2 years ago.
That was 2 years ago.
What was your... I forget.
I wanted to do better sleep, and guess who didn't sleep better? I did not sleep one night all year.
True, you did not sleep at all. I hear you awake.
Dracula style.
Yeah.
I guess Dracula sleep during the day. Do Draculas sleep during the day, or do they just like...
I think he sleeps during the day because he's all energetic by night.
Yeah, but that could just be like restless.
When you open up his coffin, he's asleep, and then he wakes up and he rises up.
What does a Dracula dream about?
Probably what he's gonna do at night.
Gonna eat some blood.
Yeah, he wants to eat some women or whatever.
You ever have dreams about 5th grade or
That's what you think Dracula's dreaming of?
Well, I'm just saying they live a lot longer.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm in my 40s. Sometimes I'm dreaming about being at the Family Fun Center in Escondido in 1994. Mm-hmm. Dracula's live to be however long they can live without being plunged with a stake.
Yes.
You gotta dream about castles and shit.
Well, let's see. Our knowings of Dracula now
Yes.
is that Edward Cullen and friends were in high school. So they could be thinking about high school 2008.
How old is he in those movies?
Hundreds.
So he's still thinking of cowboys and Indians.
Oh, I don't know.
Yeehaw, I'm a vampire.
I think he could be further than that. He's like Hammer Horror. Whatever they're from, I'm sure he can go back to that time.
Victorian era.
Yeah.
They think of Victorian stuff.
Yeah.
Then they wake up and it's the 1980s. I'm like, ugh.
God damn it.
And we got no YouTube questions or comments to address this week, but if you have any questions or comments you'd like to see addressed next week, leave them in the YouTube comments section. We will address them. Maybe you have some insight as to what these Draculas are dreaming about when they're in these coffins all this time. A lot of time to sleep. Are they sleeping? What are they dreaming about? What are their flashbacks to? Victorian era? That seems odd. It's a lot more. It's a more to dream about.
Listen, I think they dream about current time or wherever they're at.
They can't. You don't. All your dreams are current time.
Mostly, unless they're like I weirdly travel back in the past.
You don't have like people from your past, but like the person from his past would be like some weird peasant that died of the Black Plague.
No.
And be like, oh yeah, she was cool. Wakes up.
My
like,
dreams are.
I remember her.
My dreams are too realistic. It's like I'm peeing and then I wake up and I'm like, oh shit, I gotta run. And then I'm like, all right.
Yeah, that's the other thing. You see, you take all of that anxiety out because time means nothing to a Dracula.
I guess.
I don't think they have the same anxieties and stresses and pressures as mortals have. Thus, their what do you call it? You know,
they're always hungry.
Their anxieties. Well, yeah, so they're probably thinking about that a lot.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh God, that would be so good right now.
Eat a woman's blood.
Oh, dude.
Or eat a other man's blood.
Dude, I could go for some blood. So, wake up. No.
Fuck.
It's blood.
3 p.m. Damn it.
Gotta go back to bed. Thanks for watching, everyone. Peace. Is Shabu Shuba.